Hello everybody, Mike, Newfound Past, and what is going on? Hope everyone's having a great day. Sorry I haven't posted a lot lately, but I'm going to make up for it right now. We have a 3-in-1 video. As you know, my what sold videos have been like just 10 items, here and there, going in order, but since I haven't been able to post anything this week, super busy, lots of projects around the house. I got workers right now in the house, so I'm lucky to sneak down here and knock this out. Wanted to get it up before the week was over, maybe make a happy Friday before you're going into your weekend. But this is a 3-in-1 video. This is 30 items that sold on eBay. 30, all 30 on our main eBay account. And it's been slow, but, we still have had sales, hopefully you have too. But we just go right in order, the good, the bad, the ugly, me. Of course, I got the video going here, and Uncle Mike forgot to pull up his phone to get the actual prices. Those of you who don't know, if you pull up like the sold page on eBay, it just shows what you had it listed for. It doesn't show if you had taken an offer on something or anything. But yeah, it's part of it. The little things of eBay, the little quirks and stuff. I don't know about you guys, but I think it was earlier this week that I was trying to list stuff. I've been trying to list stuff every day, but something was going on where it wouldn't load the pictures or something. But I had to save a bunch of drafts and go back and do stuff later. But that was crazy. But typical eBay stuff, What can you do? Got to work with the hand we're dealt, right? Okay, so I'm going to scroll down here. Lots and lots of stuff here. Scroll down to the correct item. The first up is this Easton bat. This is one of the bats I've had forever. It's not worth very much. It was right when I had done some sporting goods before, but this was, right when we first moved here, I think, and I was just trying to beef up the inventory. It may pass on this again unless it was brand new or something, but this is an Easton SC777 Z Core, which is not a terrible bat, but it's just a, fast pitch bat. But yeah, nothing bad. I only gave like $1 for this and had this listed for $11.43 plus shipping, and that's what it sold for. Full asking plus shipping, priority mail shipping. So yeah, not bad. It's in pretty good condition. I've talked about how to check these for cracks and stuff. You can tell I had it for a long time because of the green background, but it's just an older bat. I'm just glad it sold. Next up, another parts of this the iRobot Roomba package. We got a whole big like job lot bag full of like random parts of this Roomba stuff, and these are the motion, like the wall sensors, the wall barrier sensors and stuff, and they were like brand new. It doesn't look like they'd ever been used, but I'll list them as used because I can't prove that they weren't in a box or anything. They were just in a bag, but literally got a whole big bag of this stuff for just a couple dollars, and had these listed up for $24.36, and that's what they sold for. Full asking. If I had to guess, I had less than $1 into these. So, and these sold really quickly too. I listed these, and I think they sold the next day, so that was really nice. Next up, another Final Fantasy XIV. I had a whole stack of these, all brand new, and I think this may have been the last one, the brand new ones. So yeah, had this listed for $22.20 plus shipping, and that's what it sold for. Full asking $22.20 plus shipping. So quick and easy sale. Video games are so easy to sell. I kind of kick myself because 15 years ago when I had my, I was 15 years ago, I was doing hardcore garage sales like in the Kansas City area, and I did several big buyouts. Like one guy had his basement full of video game stuff, and I bought it all and sold it all on my flea market. But yeah, back in those days, the video game stuff was so cheap, and now it's so expensive. But that could just be the area of the country that I live in. Next up, this Pendleton. This is a really cool Pendleton jacket. This is 100% virgin wool blazer with the leather collar, and I can't remember if it had the leather elbow patches. Nope, it didn't. Just the leather collar, but that's okay. Picked this up for like $5, $7.50, and surprisingly, I had this one listed up at $23.05, and that's what it sold for. Only $23.05. I expected more of the maybe $40 range out of this, but yeah, easy come, easy go, right? But still not bad. Still make a little profit. This next one's pretty awesome. This Pyrex Bingpot. These were really cool, vintage. We were able to narrow down the exact year of this because of the numbers on them, the lid design. These are from 1936-37. It's the only year they made this design. And we had 3 of them, and I had someone immediately when I list them buy 2 of them. And this one had been up for a few more months, and somebody had it up for $109.08 plus shipping, and that's what it sold for. Full asking plus shipping. And the other one sold for similar numbers. So we had, I think, about $750 in all 3 of these for all three of them. So, $2 to $3 each for all three of them. And we got about $350 for the three of them. So, yeah, that was really, really, this was a wife find. My wife found these, and she was just like, these are so old, and these are really cool. And I was like, yes, they are. And, yeah, good money, good profit. Next up, a Starbucks mug, the 2007 anniversary mermaid brown logo mug. This one's not too common. So, yeah, I picked this up for our normal, 50 cents to $1. This was new as well, so that helped out. Still had the new sticker on the bottom, even though it's peeled a little bit there. Not a big deal. The inside was perfect. Show you there. No spoon star marks or anything. So I had this one up for $19.61 plus shipping, and that's what it sold for. $19.61 plus shipping. Good stuff. Next up, I hope you can't hear the hammering. Like I said, I do have workers here doing stuff. Next up, with the Weight Watchers electronic food scale. This was brand new in the box. Picked this up for just a couple dollars at our local thrift store. This one took quite a while to sell, but had it up for $20.20, and that's what it sold for. Full asking plus shipping. Yeah, what can you say? It did take a while, but if you're willing to wait, there's money there to be made. Next up, this Peter Millar. I'm hoping at least this is the last of these Peter Millar vests. They sat for a while because they were a small size. I got 4 or 5 of these all at once for just like $4 or $5 each. And it took a while to sell. I had this one up for $23.53 plus shipping, and took a best offer of $16 plus shipping just to move it along. So still made about, $10 profit or so after cost of goods, fees, and everything. Not too bad, but, just ready to get it out of the storage bins and move on. Next up, these J. Crew men's 770 Japanese selvage denim, brand new with the tags. I have sold these twice. They've been returned once, and upped the price a little bit and sold them again. But I actually ended up taking a best offer on these. I had these up for $59.46. Took a best offer of $35 out the door. With the return, the profit on these only ended up being like $20. I think I gave about $7.50 or so for these. But these were kind of tough to sell. They're really cool, really high end, but they're a small size, 32-30. So that really hit them hard. But it is what it is, and they're white. Next up, this Music Right Software Plus. Gave just a couple bucks for this, and this was brand new in the shrink wrap. Had this listed up for $23.80 plus shipping, and that's what it sold for. Full asking plus shipping. Yeah, the vintage software, it never fails to sell for me. And it may not sell quick, but if you can find sealed vintage software, it usually sells at some point. It just may take months and months and months. But anyway, moving on. Got this Bemidji Woolen Mills dark gray sweater vest. Like I said, I don't care about politics. I just knew I could make money on this, and only gave a few dollars for it. And Bemidji's a really, really high-end brand. I think it's made in Minnesota, maybe. Yeah, handcrafted in Minnesota. You can see it right there. So I was right. Shout out to my Minnesota peeps on here. Got Denise on here, I think. Maybe a couple others from Minnesota. Made in USA. So yeah, I've only picked this up at less than $5. It was really cheap because embroidered stuff at my thrift store is usually really cheap, literally like only $2 or $3. And had this one up for $22.60 plus shipping, and that's what it sold for. Full asking plus shipping. Good stuff. And next up, we have the Panasonic big numbers and letters as the main base unit cordless handset. I did put manufacturer refurbished on this because I did go through and clean it and test it and everything. Yeah, I got this in I think a whole set, and I just parted it out because the parts sell for more than the whole. Like this had 3 or 4 more handsets with it, and some more, base units and power cords and stuff. And I parted this out, and because they sell for more, like the whole set together only sold for $30 or for $35, and this one I had listed for $24.34, and that's what it sold for, $24 on just the base unit. So, and I still have all those other parts and pieces. So, yeah, look at parting stuff out if you want to. And next up, we got these Dealer's Choice Vintage Ashtray set, new in the plastic. I only gave like 50 cents or $1 for these quite a while ago, and had these listed up for $11.07, and they were no interest at all. And somebody literally shot me an offer of $5.50, and I went ahead and accepted just to move them out, moving on. Still made a few bucks, but wouldn't buy them again. Next up, a Huffy basketball net. I think this came in a bag. I was after something else in a bag, one of the job lot bags, and this happened to be in there, and it was pretty cool. It had like the knockoff Larry Bird and Jordan right there, so it was pretty neat. Late 80s, early 90s colored net. and I had that listed for $9.99 plus shipping. And somebody offered me $7.50 plus shipping. I said, yeah. So that was like just a bonus $7.50. So why not? Next up, this H-Bar C California Ranch wear Pearl Snap shirt, size 1835, made in USA. Yeah, pretty cool shirt. These are pretty hard to find. These pearl snaps are really thick, heavy duty. So it was a pretty nice shirt. I only gave a few dollars for that. And this was used. Had this listed for $50.85. Took a best offer of $35 plus shipping. So that was really nice profit. Next up, the Ralph Lauren men's 100% wool total comfort pants, 36-34, brand new with the tags. I gave about $7.50 or so for these. Just typical of them. My jeans and dress pants, you know, jeans I'll go up to $10. Dress pants usually I get for $5 to $7.50 or so, just because they're a little bit cheaper at the thrift store. I had these listed for $36.39 plus shipping, and that's what they sold for, full asking plus shipping. That was a pretty nice, easy sale. Love the new stuff. Oh, here's a little story. I know I'm mowing right through these because there's 30 of them. I don't want people to get bored out of their skull. But a little story on this one. This is a Hamilton Beach Scoville Drinkmaster 730C. It was brand new, old stock. Took pictures of it. You know, had everything plastic in there, original tape, everything. It was brand new. I gave about $5 for this, and I've had this for a long, long time. And I had it listed for $26.67 plus shipping, and somebody shot me an offer of $20 plus shipping. So I went ahead and took it. You know, still made money, had it forever, ready to move it on. When we were on our little vacation in San Francisco, when we went and saw Metallica S&M 2 in San Francisco, whatever it was, a few weeks ago, the person that bought this sent me a message asking if I could find them recipes. Like, I have time to do that, to be their personal recipe chef. I did not message them back because I was on vacation. I was like, you know, they can deal with themselves. You know, I don't have time to mess with them. I just ignored it. And when I got back, I noticed my feedback had gone down one. The person who bought this left me negative feedback because I did not help them get recipes for their mixer. Yeah. But good news is contacted eBay. eBay removed it because it had nothing to do with the item. It was all them being, you know, a jerk. So yeah, I had a negative feedback on it took eBay about a week to remove it. So I did have a negative for about a week, but it's gone now. So that was pretty nice. But, you know, it took a best offer, helping the person out, and yeah, left a negative. Typical. It's always the cheap stuff. Next up, these Echo slip-on loafers, brown. These are in really good condition. Size 47. They're European sizing, made in Slovakia. I only gave it out $5 for these. You know, my rule for shoes is if they have to be in good enough condition that I would wear them, and these were in really good condition. I would have definitely worn these, but yeah, I didn't need them. So listing them up, had them. These got all the way down to like $30, $29.79 plus shipping, and that's what they sold for, full asking plus shipping. So still made decent money on those. Just I'd hope they'd sell for more like the $40 range or so, but that's okay, still profit. Next up, another ashtray. This Camus Cognac advertising ashtray. This is a small one too. This was literally only like 4 or 5 inches across with the 3 slots. Usually I go just stick with the. You know, I do some regular size ashtrays, but I really like cigar ashtrays, but this one was just a regular slotted cigarette size ashtray. And they had this one listed for $14.65 plus shipping, and that's what it sold for, $14.65. And another piece of that Roomba stuff I was telling you about earlier. This came out of the same bag. This is a remote control, you know, literally 50 cents in this. Had it listed for $20.18, and that's what it sold for. A little bit more of the Skincynical stuff. If you watch me, you know I've had tons of this stuff. I've made thousands and thousands of dollars off this stuff, but it is getting slim pickings. Thank goodness. It is all almost gone. This post-injectable kit, this is the last one we had. Had it listed for $19.14. Somebody shot me a best offer of $12 plus shipping, and I took it. Get it out of here. We have made our money. And next up, a puzzle, this Vegas Baby 2000 piece jigsaw puzzle by Buffalo Games. This one got all the way down to $10.99. I only had $1 or $2 into this, and so yeah, that's what it sold for, $10.99 plus shipping. If I remember correctly, this one went global shipping program as well, so cheap price. So someone paid for shipping though, I'll tell you that much. Next up, this Bainbridge Studio Tack Permanent Dry Adhesive Sheets, 20 sheets, brand new in the package. I always look at the office supply section because I always find stuff for $1 or $2 like this that sells for okay money. Had this listed for $23.61 plus shipping, and that's what it sold for. Full asking plus shipping. And if you have an Amazon account, I just do merchant fulfilled. I just don't have enough stuff to do FBA. I do merchant fulfilled. Always check your office supplies on Amazon because sometimes on Amazon they sell for much more money. But this one didn't. Had it listed on eBay. Still sold for $23.61. Happy with that. Only having $1 or $2 in it. Next up, this Burberry London wool jacket coat, Italy size 44R. Picked this one up for like $7.50 or $10 or so. It is used. It was in pretty good condition. Had this one listed for a pretty good price initially, and actually somebody bought this, I think, around $75 or so, but returned it because they didn't like the color. Happens with clothes. And this got all the way down to $46, and somebody finally shot me an offer of $35 plus shipping, and I went ahead and accepted. Probably broke even after the returns and the cost of goods and, the fees and everything, but just glad to move it on after all this time. Next up, another thing I parted out, this Gavalia. This is the main unit, the KA865MB. I have sold all the pieces out of this. Basically, this was brand new in the box, and it was missing one piece. And I got the whole unit for like $5, and it was all brand new. All of it was brand new, but it was missing one like main component, and I don't remember what it was. But since it was missing that component, I went ahead and decided just to part it out. And all of it is sold. And I had this one listed for $18.94 plus shipping, and took a best offer of $15 plus shipping. I got more for this base unit than I paid for the whole unit itself. But I stripped this down. I took, there was a lid right here that covered the water reservoir. Sold it. There was, the carafe itself. Sold it. There was the filter holder. Sold it. I parted everything out of this thing. It was brand new. Made really good money on it. I think most of those pieces are gone. So yeah, it was nice. Next up, this Webb Ruby Red gift set enhancing shampoo and conditioner. Brand new. We got this for just a few bucks, as typical on this stuff. Had this listed for $14.71 and took a best offer of $10 plus shipping. Took a pretty low offer on this because we've had it forever. You see the green background? Forever. So, any interest at all, I can make any money at all on this stuff I've had for a long time. I take it. Moving on. Next up, this Panasonic FV01WS1 ventilating fan. This was brand new in an open box. I'm pretty sure I got this at Salvation Army for about $5 or so. Pretty inexpensive for Salvation Army. Had this one listed for $55.68 plus shipping, and took a best offer of $35 plus shipping. And this was brand new. I opened it up and took pictures. There was the wrapping back there that was wrapped with as well. Yep. What can you say? I love the commercial industrial stuff for sure. Next up, this My First Little 12 Storybook CD set. Had this stuff forever, but I only gave $1 or $2 for it. Had it listed for $14.73 plus shipping, and took a best offer of $10 plus shipping. Still made money and moved on down the road. Next up, the FootDo Bags. I think I'm down to one of these bags. I bought like 12 of these for $5 each, and I have one left, I think. And had this one listed for $32.16 plus shipping. Took a best offer of $20 plus shipping. The only reason I took such a low offer is this one, and the last like 2 or 3 of these I had were missing the shoulder strap. That's why I kind of marked them down a little bit, because all those other ones with the shoulder strap I got anywhere from $35 to $55 for. But yeah, made a lot of money off those. And the last item's a good one. For those of you who hung around, this is a doozy. The Delta Jetted Shower Trim and Valve Set. I paid about $15 for these. Look at that price. Did it sell for that? No, it did not. But this was really neat. I only gave it, like I said, about $15 for both these boxes. What this is a trim finish kit and a Roughin Valve. If you do plumbing, you know what that is. But like I said, I always look for this commercial, industrial stuff to sell. There's the shower head, the whole shower and trim kit. I had all the pieces. I had to go through and like inventory every single piece and part, and there was a lot of them in this. I got out the instructions and just checked them off the list. And there's the Roughin Valve right there. That's what you call a Roughin Valve. That's what's behind that's behind the wall in the shower. And that these go together. They fit together. I had this one you see is listed for really high, you know, shot for the moon on this, $1,073.35. And a guy shot me an offer, and we went back and forth, and we finally settled on $400 plus shipping. And I was like, you know what? $400, only got $15 into it. I think that's a win. So could I have held out for maybe another $50 or $100 or so? Maybe, but it may have been a year from now. Who knows? So yeah, bird in the hand, you know. So that's it, guys. That is our 3-in-1 episode. 30 items that sold on eBay. Man, I need to go get a drink. It's 4:03. It's almost 5 o'clock here. 5 o'clock Friday afternoon. So, but appreciate it, guys. Sorry I haven't been posting a lot, and this kind of works out good because I've been busy. I'm like, I'll go down here and shoot this in one shot, 30 items. So hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see you soon.